Hello everyone, and first I do want to say I'm a little bit wibbly wobbled right now. I'm like kinda, just a little bit tipsy right now because I'm going out tonight for my uni freshers. But I couldn't not make a video for you guys, so welcome to Gameweek 7 Players to Watch. We start with the entire Man City team. Ignore the FPL rules, just put them all in because the top 4 highest scoring players of the entire week were all Man City. Like, damn. Nah, but we start with Fabianski. I said from the start that he's a good option, and then he went and conceded 5 goals against Man City. But he has now kept 3 clean sheets in a row, as well as making an average of just over 3 saves a game. So like I said, a good option. See, I know what I'm talking about. Sometimes. But after the last 3 games, he is now actually the highest scoring keeper, and with a nice run coming up, playing teams that have struggled to score, such as Crystal Palace and Everton soon, so Fabianski is definitely one to watch. Next up, we have Ramsdale. He made 6 saves and got an assist to get 10 points, without even getting a clean sheet. Not bad from a keeper at all. He hasn't actually kept a clean sheet all season yet, so obviously he is the best keeper choice right now, because FPL is like a proper flip-flop with these players this year. They either score nothing or everything. Next, we have the Pauland Aguero in terms of looks, and it's Otamendi. But he scored 15 points by getting a goal, an assist, and a clean sheet with no bonus points. Like a defender that scores 15 points and none of them are bonus. I personally think it's a no-brainer to sell him so his price will keep going down and then I can get him for cheaper. But Man City have a decent run next, and Otamendi is nailed right now with their injury crisis at the back, as you can clearly see, because they only just won by 8-0. Like, could have only been 7-0. Well, Cresswell is next after he scored 14 points for a clean sheet and an absolute beauty of a free kick. It was only his second start, as Masuaku has been first choice, but he completely deck-chaired someone last week and got suspended, even though he didn't actually touch the person. Like, yeah, we should get some video assistant referee in this league. I reckon that will help a lot, yeah? I wouldn't say Cresswell is going to be nailed, and he is the most expensive Hammers defender, but maybe it is worth watching him just for his free kicks. That's all. Then we have Ricardo Domingos Barbosa Pereira, or overpriced fullback who scored this week, and that's why I'm featuring him, or for short. Leicester have actually only got 1 clean sheet so far, but Pereira is a really attacking fullback, which paid off this week for him getting 9 points after a goal. Leicester do have a really good run coming up, so maybe a few more goals and assists will be supplied by the man, Ricardo Domingos Barbosa Pereira. Next is Lundstrom. He's just going to be one of those players that literally gets you either 0 points or like 15 points. And you know what? That's okay, Lundstrom, you can do whatever you want if you keep getting me points. But he did get an assist and a clean sheet, as well as 3 bonus points this week at the original minimum price. So he is definitely a very good cheap enabler option. To enable you, get him 1 point every week until you decide to leave him on your bench for 1 week and he gets like 10 points. On to Mr. Hat-trick Hero in its business. It's Bernardo Silva. He scored 19 points this week for 3 goals and not 3 bonus points. Like, you're telling me he got more goals than bonus points? Are you mad? Oh my god. But even though he hasn't started 2 games so far, he is a very good double or triple up option because, well, he's just rather good, isn't he? He was in fact the highest scoring player this week, so Bernardo, well done, lad. Then we have De Bruyne. Imagine still not having De Bruyne in your team. But again, with a goal and 2 assists to get 17 points. Wait, you got that many? Oh dear. And he's had 2 goals and 7 assists in 5 starts. Pretty good. He is absolutely essential. Well, no, because I haven't got him and I'm going to become number 1 in the entire world. But Man City have that good run where I can see De Bruyne just scoring and scoring and scoring and scoring and scoring. Next is the Welsh lad. Hey, Harry Wilson. He hasn't been getting 90 minutes yet, but he has started every game he started. But he actually has got 3 goals already and been on free kicks too in that Bournemouth team that kind of know a lot about goals. And they do also play teams that are defensively weak next, so maybe a lot of chances to probably do nothing, but maybe not do nothing and do something. Yeah! Malenko is at the kind cheap price of just under 6 million. And in that West Ham team that has a lot of great attacking options, he's a great choice himself with 2 goals in the last 3 games. If you're looking for a cheap way into the West Ham attack, he's probably one of the safest ones, with his price making him one to watch. James Maddison has now got 2 assists and 1 goal so far, with him also being heavily involved in every Leicester attack. Oh, bless you. Wouldn't it be really funny if he scored 10 points this week from a goal and 3 bonus points when someone decided to transfer him out? But if you can't afford the likes of Vardy but want something for that really good Leicester run, Maddison is not a mad option, son. Next is Chris Wood. Well, he's probably not a good option at all, but his price has dropped to 6.2 million. And he bagged himself 2 goals and 3 bonus points for 13 points overall this week. But the reason he's one to watch is most people got him banned for Burnley's really good run right now, and it will be very interesting to see who will outscore each other during this run. Second to last, we have Callum Wilson. Again, for the 6th time in a row, he's got an attacking return, getting himself 40 points altogether so far from 4 goals and 3 assists. He does seem like the likely scorer in that Bournemouth team and is always there. And like I said earlier, they play a defensively weak team, so he's a great option. I personally would prefer Callum Wilson to the likes of Hallow or Abraham right now, but you'll have to see if he can keep it going. Then finally, we have Wesley. He is the main man at Villa, starting every game, and has now got 2 goals, which doesn't seem like a lot, but he is the very cheap price of only 6 million and very low selected. So maybe if he scores some more, he could be a decent option, with some favourable fixtures up next, and I reckon he could net himself a few goals. And that's all. Thank you to everyone who have listened to this very wibbly wobbly Nathan Bacon right now. I might be slightly intoxicated, hydrated whilst scripting, recording and editing this, but how else are you guys going to know who to watch next game week? I don't want you guys to go blind for an entire week, so you know what? I got you. And I appreciate you all so much. Thanks so much for watching, and remember...
Don't be a cheeky scrub. Subscribe to Nathan Bacon right now.